Okay, hope my screen is visible for you guys, correct?
Yes, it's
So,
visible.
so we have already servers which we created, right? The same servers will change the name Ansible hyphen control hyphen machine. Then this one will call it as a Ansible remote machine. So similar way, this is machine 2, the second one. Okay, so that means one control machine, multiple remote machines will be there. Okay, we'll discuss theory and we'll start the servers. So today we're going to discuss about the next tool is Ansible. So what is Ansible? Ansible is a configuration management tool. Remember, Ansible is a configuration management tool. What is the meaning of configuration here? Configuration nothing but connecting remotely on the other server and making the changes on the server. That is called as a configuration. So configuration management is a system of engineering process for establishing and maintaining consistency of a product performance, functional and physical attributes with its requirements, design and operational information throughout the life cycle. That means we can change the physical attributes, we can check the product performance, and we can gather the requirements, and we can able to design and make an operational information more domestic way. That's the use of the configuration management. Configuration management is managing the configuration of all the projects, key products and assets. This includes any end products that will be delivered to the customer, as well as the management products such as the project management and performance management baseline. So configuration management is used automated for maintaining computer performance systems and softwares in a known and consistent way. Configuration management is a way to make sure that the system as it is expected as the changes are made over the time. Configuration management refers to the process of systematically handling changes to a system in a way that it contains integrity over the time. Then why do we need configuration management tool? What is the use of that? Means configuration management helps you to maintain the configuration of the product performance by keeping record and updating the detailed information which describes the enterprise hardware and along with software. Such information typically includes the exact version and updates that have been applied to installed software packages and the locations and the network address of the hardware devices. For an example, if you want to install a newer version of WebLogic WebSphere server on all the machines present in your enterprise, it is not feasible for you to go manually and update each and every machine. Correct. So such a use case. So we can able to go ahead with this configuration management tool. What this tool is going to do, nothing but if I have a 10 servers are there, assume that in all the servers you want to install some other package, maybe Java package you want to install. So 10 servers means maybe manually you can go ahead and install. But if I have 100 servers means, so 100 servers is not so easy that you can go manual and you can install. Correct. Such a moment for making automation wise, so we do require a configuration management tool. You can install WebLogic WebSphere and one go in all your machines with configuration management and in the most simple and All you have to do is list out the IP address of your nodes and write a script that will install the WebLogic and WebSphere. Run the script from your machine and it will be installed on all your nodes. Nothing but you just need to collect the IP address of the remote machines, and you should be stay in main machine control remote machine. Two options is there. So in the main machine, you can write a script and you collect the IP address of the remote machine and you run the script in the main machine. That machine will pick up the IP address and it will going to be deployed on the remote machines. Configuration management is about preventing issues, so you don't have to deal with this any problems later. So for example, you can make sure that your test and production environments match. That's why you will have fewer problems with applications once they have been deployed. Then you would be if these environments were not exactly the same. Then what are the tools are there? Then there are many tools available in the market. When you talk about the configuration management, below are the some of the popular tools that are widely used in the IT industry. That's one. The first one is Ansible. Second one Chef, Puppet, SaltStack, Juju. Those are the tools which will be using in the widely used in the market. Then push based and pull based mechanisms. So this is very important concept. In the interview, they'll ask about that. What is the difference between push based mechanism and pull based mechanism? So look at this. This is the pull based mechanism. So where version control system is there. There's a Git. In the Git, you're going to write the code. Then we have a central server will be there. Then we have a agents will be there. Okay. Agent means client machines. Okay. So now this version control system have the data, right? So this data will be read by central server, but this agents will talk to central server saying that, so if you have any updates related to me, please install me. Like that, agent will ask to the server will go ahead and check on the version control system. That is a pull based mechanism we call it as. Then if you look at push based mechanism, nothing but, so here version control system have the data, server will talk to version control system, but clients never talk to server. Look at this arrow. Server only talking to the clients, but the client never talk to server. So that is called as a push based mechanism. Push means upload, pull means download. Difference wise, if I talk about, agents are involved when working with the pull based. Agents on the remote server periodically checks for the configuration information from the central server master. Tools like Puppet and Chef are the pull based mechanisms. No agents involved in working with the push based. Central server pushes the configuration information on the target servers. You can control when the changes are made on the servers. Then Ansible is push based mechanism. Think about this. Ansible is push based mechanism. Then Chef and Puppet will be pull based. Ansible will be push based. Then what is Ansible then? Ansible is an IT automation tool. It can configure the systems, deploy softwares, and orchestrate more advanced IT tasks such as continuous deployments or zero downtime rolling updates like that. Ansible is a very simple IT automation engine that automates provisioning, configuration, application deployment, intra-service orchestration, and many other IT needs can be done using this Ansible. Ansible main goal is to simplify the use case, and it also has a strong focus on security and reliability, featuring a minimum of moving parts usage of OpenSSH for the transport. That means we will use OpenSSH SSH protocol for Ansible to appropriate for managing all the environments, from small startups with a handful instances to enterprise environments with many thousands of instances. Ansible by default manages machines over the SSH protocol. Once Ansible is installed, it will not carry a database. There will be no daemons to start on keeping the install on the machine. Okay, like this. We need to create a playbook, guys. That playbook will be written in a HAML format. Okay, anyway, I'm gonna show that how it looks like. Then what all the Ansible can do for us means Ansible will do provisioning, configuration, deployment, and management. All these four configurations will be done by Ansible. The application deployment, if you can see, it gives you the power to deploy multi-tier application reliably and consistently, all from one common framework. Then continuous delivery. Ansible fits into any existing development practice and integrated to any workflow. One common way to Ansible will be calling it from continuous integration system upon successful application build like this. We have a source code management, Git and Bitbucket something will be there. Then we have a continuous integration will be the Jenkins server. Then we are going to write an Ansible playbook. This is the playbook file. Then using that we can able to deploy it on the multiple servers. Third step is a multiple servers you can see. The configuration management. Ansible configurations are simple data descriptions of your infrastructure, both human readable and machine parsable, ensuring everyone on your team will be able to understand the meaning of each configuration task. Like this, you can see this is the Ansible playbook. This we having a different versions of the means we can make use these options to configure. What are Ansible features then? Agentless, no need of agent installation and management, built on top of Python and hence provides a lot of Python's functionality. The SSH for communication, push-based mechanism like this. Architecture-wise, if we discuss, we have an Ansible management node. Control plane will be called it as playbook will be there, inventory will be there. We have the host machines will be there. Those all are connected via SSH like this. But playbook means scripts, inventory means remote machine IP address. There are two machines will be there, control machine, remote machine. What is control machine? They might ask in the interview. A main machine from where we can manage another machines. Machine from where we can manage other machines. That is called as a control machine. The machine which are controlled by the control machine, it's called as a remote machine. There can be multiple remote machines which are handled by one control machine. So for managing remote machines, we have to install Ansible and control machine. Note, Windows does not support control machine. Ansible can be run from any machine from Python 2 version 2.6 or 2.7 or Python 3 version 3.5 and higher installed. Installation wise, if you think about, we'll see how to install the Ansible. I'll quickly show that. So I just renamed the server thread already. Let me connect to the servers. Let me connect the control machine first. Font size is okay for you guys, right? Let me change the host name. Okay, name got changed. So first we need to install Ansible. How to install Ansible means Amazon Linux extras install Ansible 2. Amazon Linux install extras. Okay, installed. So this is the command I use to install. So post installation, we can verify that the version Ansible -v. Able to see this, guys? Ansible version is a command which we can able to use. This will going to show the version. Where we need to install means in the control machine we need to install. Make sure this. So here we can see that, right? Path, configuration path and everything will be here. Version models, plugins models. Here's the root Ansible plugins. Okay, configuration first, Red Hat Linux. Okay. We can see the folder called .ansible. .ansible folder is here. Just a minute. Okay. So next, we can see this path. The TMP is there. CD space TMP. Under that, nothing is there. Okay. Installation is completed. Then before we begin with the Ansible installation, make sure that you have Python installed on your machine. Python is already installed in our use case. Then understanding the Ansible configuration file. Configuration file is where settings are Ansible are stored. Certain settings in Ansible are adjustable by using the configuration file. The configuration file should be sufficient for most of the users, but there may be reasons you should want to change them. Ansible configuration file and find it etc Ansible cfg file. Okay. Below are the some of the settings that you might find configuration file. These are the settings will be there in the configuration file. Understanding the Ansible host. So Ansible inventory file defines a host and groups of hosts which upon commands, modules, and tasks in a playbook operate. Ansible works with multiple systems in your infrastructure at the same time. It does this by selecting a portion of the system listed in Ansible's inventory file, which defaults to be being saved in a location etc Ansible host. You can specify a different inventory file at the command line using -i option. The inventory file can be in one of the many formats, including one of the inventory plugin you have. Most common formats are ini and YAML file we can write. Like this will be there. We need to write a code like this. In this way, we can able to put up that. Anyway, I'm going to show that how to connect. Before we start working with Ansible or remote machines, we first need to connect to the remote machines. There are two ways that you can connect to the remote machines. One way is providing a password. Another way is providing the SSH keys. We will use SSH keys, no password. Connecting remote machines using password. Anyway, we're not following this one. Ignore that. Connecting remote machines using SSH key means this is the method we will be following. To connect remote machines using SSH keys, you will need to provide the keys to our Ansible machine. Edit the inventory file with the IP address, username, and the PEM file path as below. Like this, we need to adjust. Finally, run the below command. Check if you are able to talk to the remote machines. Okay. Let me see. vi/etc Ansible cd, we can see here roles will be there. Okay, so now what we can do means we need to create a host file. vi hosts hosts. So we need to write a file like this. I have already wrote in some other class. Let me copy from there. Hmm, like this. So vi slash etc slash ansible slash hosts is the file. Under this file we need to add like this. So I'm adding. Look at guys here. Web servers is a group. App servers is another group. In each group, one server IP added. But I need to correct this IP anyway. This IP, private IP of the server. I mean the remote machines are the remote machine IP addresses. Okay. Let me copy paste from the IP. Remote machine 1. This is the private IP. Copy this IP and paste it. Similar way. So change the IP. Second server IP. Like this. Then username and key is common. So key name I need to change. So let me get the key which I am using. So if I move my mouse cursor like this right side, we can find the key name. I'm using the key name come Ansible. Ansible. Ansible.pem. Like this. Save. Now it's clear. Next, almost done. We need to copy paste that key under this path. So what is the path we given here? etc ansible ansible.pem. Okay. Then I can do one thing. I can open another tab, cat space downloads ansible.pem. So this file I need to create it here. vi ansible.pem. I for insert. I can copy paste this content without extra space. Whatever the content is getting up, we can copy that and paste it. Save. And we need to change the permissions also. chmod 600, then the file name. Then we can see the file will be there, ansible.pem will be there, host will be there, roles will be there. Okay. Now we can run the command ansible all -m ping. Then if you run this command, it should pick it up the files and it should run that. Let me see. Are we getting any error? Fail to connect host by connect port 22 connection demo undisable. Connection demo IP address is correct only. -i etc ansible hosts. Now let's see. So So here it's not connecting. It was working fine on the Amazon Linux 2 version, but this is the latest version which I took. That's there will be testing. Let me some issue will be there in this. Failed only getting up. Okay, you can try to connect with this. We'll see. This IP is correct only 217. Correct. One IP is 217 is there. 217 is there. Correct. Okay. Okay. Here, what is the problem? Let me see. Security. All traffic. All traffic anywhere they be given. Correct only there. What is the problem then? Just a minute. Okay. There could be some problem with the key only. I'm thinking. Let me see what I can do with key. Let me do one thing. CD space download folder ls minus variable cat star.pen. Hmm. So now it's working. I think key is the problem. What I need to do means I need to change the IP. Private IP is not taking. Public IP I'll put up. But every day public IP will be changing. I need to update it here. Let me try once now. Ansible all -m ping. Okay, so that means we need to change the IP address only. I pasted the public IP, private IP, right? I can take the public IP and I can paste it like this. Yes. Now we are able to connect the machine. Okay. Steps. I mean everything is same only. No difference in that. Okay. Let me run this now. This is done. Ansible command line tools. Like this, some commands are there. Playbook we can run and console config Ansible configuration. Ad-Hoc commands are there. Ad-Hoc command uses user bin Ansible command line tool to automate the single task on the one or more managed nodes. Ad-Hoc commands are great for task you repeat rarely. And Ad-Hoc command looks like below: Ansible pattern -m module -a module options like that. Ad-Hoc task can be used to reboot the servers, copy the files, manage the packages, and uses and many more things can be done. You can use Ansible module in the Ad-Hoc task. Ansible all -a reboot. If I run this command, this is going to reboot the machine. Now let me show that how we can transfer the files from control machine to remote machine. See, I'm in the control machine. Okay, Ansible all -m copy copy. I'm copying the file -a. Module name is copy. Okay, -a src is equal to source. I'll take the file called hosts file. dest is equal to destination. Under the tmp folder, hosts is the file. So from there I'm trying to copy. Okay, if I enter this command, this should copy my file from here to there. Okay, it's copied. I can use this command to copy my file, file from control machine to remote machine. It's copied. How to verify that? I have one command will be there. Like if you got the output like this, right? That means file is copied. Let me verify. Ansible -m shell -a. Here I can write a command ls -al /tmp /hosts file is there or not, we can verify. Can you guys able to see? File is there. Date will do. Can you guys see here? February 14 folder is there. 14/13. That means now only the file is copied. So this command we can able to use to execute. But let me simplify that command. Then you guys will get to know understand that easily. So look at guys here. Ansible all -m. This is common when you are executing the remote machines. Ansible is a command which will use for familiarly executing the commands. All nothing but all the host. Nothing but you guys aware about we made as a two groups. We made as two groups. What are these three groups? Web server and along with this one we made it, right? That related to that. Got it? So then M means module. Shell is the module I'm using. -a. ls -al is the command. After a, we can able to use the command. We can put what we need to execute. Okay, anything we can put up those so that we can make use that and we can able to execute that. Okay. So like this we can execute the ad-hoc commands. Look at, we can change the permissions like this. And anyway, this document with you guys, right? You guys can able to try this. You can execute one example I'll show. This is for installing a package. Let me show that how to install the package. Ansible all. Instead of all, I want to execute in only one machine, one sort of machine only. Web servers. Then minus a minus m. I want to install package, right? So then DNF. Then minus m DNF minus a. Okay. Name is equal to, I want to install git space, state is equal to present latest, like this absent, 3 words come, present. Present means present version, current version. Then hyphen become means root user. Sudo, let me see. It's already installed. Let me take another example now. Instead of git, I'll try to install httpd or something. Maybe I'll try to install docker. Instead of present, I'll take latest. Nothing to do. It's already there. Okay, might be there already. Okay, another one will try PHP or something. PHP also there is equal to, I'll try with the tree. Tree is not there. See, it's installed. Okay, like this we can execute the command. Next, after that I want to create a user. You can use user as a module. Let me execute that also. Ansible r minus m user minus a name is equal to, I'll create a user with the Sunil hyphen become. This will create a user called Sunil in both the machines. Similar way, in the place of user, you can put a group and it will going to create a group. Then same way, if we come a little bit down, we can stop and start the services also. Let me start the service and I'm gonna show that. Ansible all minus m service minus a name is equal to, I'll take Docker as an example. Docker state is equal to, what are the status are there? Started, stopped, restarted. Okay, started. Hyphen become. Okay, it was there. It was running already. That's the reason green color is there. If it's not running, then it will be red color. It's running, that's the reason it should be in a green color. This is the command which I used. What are these commands means, guys? Remember, these all are ad-hoc commands, we'll call it as. These all are ad-hoc commands. I mean, single task only we can execute. Either we can copy the file, we can change the permission, we can create a user like this. Individual task only we can perform with the ad hoc commands. Then what is next step? Next step is the playbook. Playbook means in the HAML code. In the playbook, we need to write a HAML code. Using that code, we can do multiple tasks. Like at a time, only one script user can create, install the particular package, and restart the service, copy the files like this. All together we can do. That is called as a playbook. That will do it in the next class. Okay. Any questions now? Any questions or confusions? Remember this, all the commands are executing on the remote machine. Make sure that. I have one command. If I run this command, right, then remote machines also can be stopped using here only. Ansible all -m shell -a shut shutdown. Now hyphen become. Now you can see it will fail now. That means it was executing successfully. It was stopped at the servers. Similar way, now same code, same command only. Instead of all, I'll put localhost. Then current machine will be stopped. If you want, you can go back and we can verify it here. AWS console. The servers, all three servers should be in a stop state. See, localhost is not stopped. It should be right. Okay. It's not stopped then. Okay, stopped. You can see stopping is getting up now. Like this, we can work on with the Ansible. Anyway, some more automations are there. We're going to learn that in the next class. Okay. Thank you.